The cell phone policy came as a shock to students and staff alike right before the beginning of the school year. 2 months into school, the Morning Brew looked into the view of the policy now that it's in effect.
We learned about the executive order when everyone else learned about it. Essentially, what happened was the superintendent took our pilot program and just broadened it throughout the whole district, which is something that, I'm not entirely supportive of. I think if the school board had wanted to do this countywide, we would have handled it much differently.
Because some are loud supporters of the policy while others are advocating for change, we looked into what are the reasons behind each of the sides' opinions.
I think most of us are fine with policy, really. I just think a lot of us would have liked a little bit more heads up so we could have figured out our alternative plans. The policy is definitely accomplishing what it needs to be. I've noticed more completion of work than I did before. I'm not chasing after students.
The best argument I've heard against the cell phone policy, however, is that cell phones are, a part of our lives, right? And in our adult lives, we have to learn how to regulate ourselves anyway. And so if we don't have practice doing that now, it's going to be a lesson that we have to learn later.
When surveys or polls are sent your way, don't pass up the opportunity to use your voice. This has been Grace Tepperer, Mahada Mingatsu, Justin Evans, and Adam Hazara signing off for the Morning Brew.